back? Hold on. Can we mix
This
Back
is-
at the Barnyard with Grand Theft Auto?
Back to the Barnyard was bad.
Anna, the girl who was in love with a Narshan.
Do any of y'all know what Back at the Barnyard is?
Yes.
It was awful.
There's
Click that, and pick one of them.
Dark Cloud mixed over with Legend of Zelda. That actually looks like it'd be good.
Yeah, but we're looking for bad ones.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's terrible.
Oh my god, Back in the Barnyard and Grand Theft Auto, it really is right there.
This is a real thing.
Vice City Girl story of a teenage border collie.
Of course, it's mixed with Shrek too. Shrek goes with everything. Back at the Barnyard and Grand Theft Auto. This is
Barnyard movie, the final
Yeah.
cut.
It's Vice City Girl story of a teenage border collie.
oh
I
my-
think it's just one chapter. Yeah.
It's just one chapter.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll have to assign voices then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, what are we
It's-
reading?
Who's gonna be the narrator?
Uh
I mean,
I don't know.
I'm a
but
narrator.
I think
I
I can do a
don't-
pretty good narrator voice.
I volunteer.
I mean I don't
Ryan could be the narrator.
Okay, I'll be
Yeah.
the narrator, and as we go, when we get to the
Can
character,
you even hear my narrator's voice?
you guys can decide who's gonna do the characters as we go. Okay. Chapter 1: Wedding Disaster. June 14th, 1987. Afternoon.
What are we reading?
The sun is glistening down on the waters of San Andreas in the early morning.
Okay.
Cars honked their horns and rushed past each other in a hurry. The area of Ocean Beach was busy with tourists and workers. This Sunday was just your average Sunday for Ocean Beach dogs, but it wasn't for the Jackson family. Someone in the family was getting married, so the houses of each relative were busy getting ready with the red ties and suits and dresses. Billie Jean Jackson was a young 14 in dog year-old border collie dog. She was black and white with long, wavy hair. The tips of her ears were curled at the tips. Her snout had small freckles of black on it, along with her paws and some of her legs. She had bangs that covered her left eye, almost that had a hot pink strip in it. Her eyes were a hazel color. She always wore baggy jeans and a shirt that had a name of her favorite band, or that was Hollister or Aeropostale. Did they even have that kind of stuff in the 80s? Confused face. Close parentheses. And she always wore a hoodie, which gave her the appearance of maybe a scrub, tomboy, scab order, rock. She was your average girl. Billy was laying in her room on that Sunday morning. She was on her bed, looking up at the ceiling that had some sun rays on it. Her room was full of posters for bands like Guns N' Roses and Aerosmith and Metallica. Her room had many things like a radio system and a TV and a lot of other things you'd expect a regular tomboy girl to have in. The sun lit up the room, so the green really showed on the walls, and the wooden, reddish, brownish floor shined as if they had been waxed. A lot of things had been going through Billie Jean's mind. The wedding, and how her brother won't be living with her anymore. The fact that school in about 2 months would be rough. Her thoughts were interrupted when the door opened.
Billy, it's time to get ready!
It was her mother, Sadie. She was, too, a border collie, who was also... okay, wait. Who was also black and white, but she had splotches of brown on her cheeks and a little on her legs. She had straight hair that was shiny and perfect.
But the wedding doesn't start till 3 p.m. and it's only 9 a.m. now.
Said Billy.
Why you just gotta get cleaned up and get her hair clothes? We have to get all dressed up!
Sadie said. Her mom left the room. Billy walked to her closet to find something to wear. She looked and looked till she found her favorite shirt that had something to do with Metallica on it. She took off her PJ shirt and threw it on the ground and put on her Metallica shirt. She found a pair of black baggy jeans with a gold design on the legs and the hamper and put them on. She wore her favorite black hoodie that had a gold design on it that sparkled in the light. She looked in the mirror to find her hair messed up and all over the place. She combed it out a bit and approved of how it looked, now by smiling and saying, "That's better."
That's better.
Oh, crap. I was not supposed to read that.
It's okay.
She looked at her skateboard with the black and white checker design on the bottom and grabbed it. She ran downstairs to the kitchen. She gets on her skateboard and skateboards past her little sister and grabbing a piece of toast from the table until she ends up bumping into her sister, who was the prep. Her sister was known as Anna Marie Jackson. She was a red merled border collie. She was the popular girl in school who got all the boys, had good grades, had most of the friends, and the captain of the cheerleading team. She was as perfect as a gem. She too had curls in her hair like Billie Jean's. But was it what?
But was it
But was
all
it
her
was?
ears that were covered?
That
But
her
was.
She had no bangs, but she did have blonde in her hair. She was the middle oldest of the family, and she and Billy always argued and dispised of each other.
Which way are you going there?
Scrubby.
Wait, we have 3 people
Wait,
doing the voice.
Okay, Chandler is Anna.
Which way are you going there, Scrubby?
Anna complained.
You watch where you're going, Anna.
They complained back.
Mom said you shouldn't be skateboarding in the kitchen anyways, I say.
Anna nagged with a Spanish accent.
Whatever.
Billy picked up her skateboard and walked to the back door. She walked outside to her yard, which had a pool in the front. But the pool wasn't deep. It was filled with bushes and plants and about 1 or 2 palm trees in it. Wait, what? Palm trees and a pool? Yard was blocked by a brick that surrounded the whole yard, except the driveway. She put her skateboard on the ground and got on it and started going out the driveway. Billie Jean did this every day, going round the perimeter of the outside of the yard, counting how many times she did it, until she bumped into her older brother Tyson. The one and only brother of Billy was getting married.
Wheats has to do this voice.
Yeah, Wheats is doing Tyson. He's not
Where
here?
is he? He's not here. What?
Fuck. Okay. He was blue Merle Border Collie, and he hazel eyes, like Billie Jean, and he had bangs in the front of his right eye. His hair was spiked, and he was the ladies' man who always got the deviant ROC.
I'm so sorry, Tyson.
Billy apologized.
Oh, it's okay.
Tyson said, wiping the dirt from his shirt.
Are you sure? Cause I got yelled at Anna for got yelled at by Anna for bumping into her.
Billy said in a pouty voice.
Don't mind her. She's just stuck in the mud.
Tyson said he picked up his suit that didn't have a speck of dirt on it and walked to the house.
Good
Good
luck.
luck at the wedding.
That was me.
Tyson yelled to himself.
Billy.
Said back. He walked to the door and was gone. Billy continued her around the yard thing when she was interrupted by her best friend Katie. She was a dark gold golden retriever who had long wazy hair that shined in the sunlight. She had blue eyes, which were as blue as the ocean in Vice City. She wore the same kind of stuff as Billie Jean, only she wore sunglasses most of the time. She was a total freak for sunglasses.
Okay, Jelly's
Hey,
gotta be...
Billy, what's up,
Okay.
girl?
Katie said.
Not much. Skateboarding and waiting to get ready for my brother's wedding.
Billy replied as she kicked up her skateboard.
Oh, yeah, your brother's wedding. Good luck to him. Anyways, will you be busy after?
Katie asked.
Maybe, but I don't think I'll want to come over. I'll be wore out after the reception party.
Billy told her. She seen Katie had gotten a little mad, but she was okay with it. Bitch.
Oh, well, okay. Maybe some odor time. I got to go. My mom was waiting.
Did he disappear?
I don't know.
Jelly, read from my mom again.
What happened to Jelly?
Katie
Oh,
declared.
God.
Oh, no.
Okay. Okay,
My
so
mom
sorry.
is- Wait. My mom is taking me to Washington Beach for today. We'll see you soon.
Katie said as she walked off.
See ya, Katie!
Billy and Katie were best friends since they were in preschool. They would always hang out and always got into trouble together. They were like sisters. Billy walked back into the house. She was still tired. She walked in her room and put her skateboard next to the wall and kicked off her black and purple checker.
God, Sadie's coming up.
She fell on her bed. Her mother opened the door and bit to stick her head in.
You should start getting ready hearing of you.
Sadie reminded Billy very fucking loudly. Billy looked at the clock to find it to be 12:34 p.m.
Okay, hey, can I ride my skateboard to the church?
Billy asked.
Well, as long as you get there on time. But we're all gonna go to the pizza place and eat.
Sadie told Billy.
Well, is Tyson coming?
Billy asked. She always went to the pizza place with her brother. They would always joke around and have fun there.
Not today. He has to get ready and stay with his soon-to-be wife, Bowie with his best friend for a bit.
Sadie told Billy, who didn't look too excited.
I think I'll pass. It's not the same without Tyson.
Billy told her.
Try to get to the church at 2:30, okay?
All right, I'll be there.
Billy said with a promising but tired look on her face. Her mother had closed the door, and Billy started getting ready. She looked for her black high heels. She found them and shined them up a bit. She then went to go get her black dress on. It had gold and black sparkles that
Goddamn,
glistened in
bitch
the
likes
light.
gold.
It
Hi,
had
Jack.
slit on the bottom, and it went up to her knees. She then put on a necklace that had her birthstone on it. She put a few sparkles on her face and then went to go lay on her bed. She looked up at the ceiling, then she felt drowsy, then passed out. She woke up. She looked at the clocks. It was 3:17. She jumped out of bed and rushed to get her high heels on. She grabbed her black sparkled scarf and grabbed her scatterboard and then rushed out the front door. She got to the end of the drive. She got the end of the driveway and started skateboarding her way to Ocean Beach area. Billy skateboarded past other dogs. She jumped over some things and swerved to avoid little pups. Her scarf and dress waved in the air as she skated her way through tough crowds. She then reached a hotel. It was also a trutch. She jumped up the steps and she skateboarded, and the door opened and she skateboarded right in the middle of the hallway. Everyone stopped and looked at her. Tyson looked to see his sister, and his girlfriend looked also, wondering who she was. Parents looked at her. Her mom looked embarrassed, and her father looked furious. She picked up her skateboard and walked over to where her parents were sitting. Some of her cousins were laughing. Billy just smiled and waved. She sat down. Her family looked at her. Anna and her little sister Maddie just stared at Billy. Her mom just ignored her. And her father, Bruno, was mad. He whispered in her ear as the preacher started to talk again.
Okay, well, now we gotta decide who gets the last.
You are in a lot of trouble, Missy.
Oh, okay.